A local high school wrestler recently finished her in the top, was one of the top athletes in the country at one of the largest national tournaments at the high school level. The North States News' Tyler Van Dyke spoke with a wrestling phenom and her coaches. He joins us now with more on her incredible story. Tyler?
Glenn, I spoke with Kennedy Russell, a recent graduate of UPrep High here in Redding, about what it was like to compete against the best of the best at a huge national tournament in Fargo, North Dakota, and who she owes her success to.
When I got to Fargo, I was like, okay, I just want to win 2 matches and I'll be happy. And then I ended up placing, and I was not expecting that at all.
Kennedy Russell, a graduate of UPrep High, has become a wrestling phenom in a short amount of time, as she has only been wrestling since her sophomore year and got into it in quite a funny way.
I only did wrestling because my sister lost a bet with her friends, so her guy friend had to do dance and she had to do wrestling, so I just did it with her.
What started out as just something she joined with her sister turned into her representing California at one of the largest tournaments nationwide, the U.S. Marine Corps Junior Nationals in Fargo, North Dakota, pitting her against the best of the best from each state. But she didn't feel like she belonged.
They won state titles and stuff. It was hard being around that at first because I felt like I wasn't really deserving to be there because I hadn't really done anything.
Russell showed she deserved to be there, placing 8th in her 120-pound weight class and earning her All-American status, competing among more than 100 top girls wrestlers. She spoke about one particular match after she was coming off her first loss that stood out as a highlight of the tournament and a move she had never tried to do before.
I had to score in the next 30 seconds or they were going to give her a point. So I was freaking out, and I hadn't hit a soup yet on somebody my own weight. And so I was like, might as well just get 5 on her. So I went to throw her, and I just kind of closed my eyes and hoped I did it right.
She sure did it right, pulling off a full suplex on her opponent and pinning her for the win after, also getting a great photo out of it as well. Russell says she owes a huge amount of credit to her coach at local Run to Danger Wrestling Club, Caleb Valentin, and he talked about why she has been so successful.
She's on the mat constantly. Like she said, she had some great preparation with the lead up to this tournament, but it started, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, in her work ethic and just continuing to do double days in practice, to go to camps, to seek out those coaches to, gain some technique knowledge. She's been one of our most consistent athletes, and it's really paid off.
Russell will be joining Coach Aaron Razzo and the relatively new Simpson University girls wrestling team. Razzo said it is a huge deal for them to have such a national All-American recruit like Kennedy join the program and be the first big local recruit he says they have been able to get since they started in 2020, bringing some major notoriety to the program. Tyler Van Dyke, the North States News.